I'm here at the Hammond Research Station. This is where the LSU Ag Center does a lot of its research on bedding plants. And you can see a lot of lush, beautiful, colorful beds around me. Now, we don't think a lot about movement in the garden when we talk about flowers and plants, but there are some plants that add beautiful, graceful movements to our gardens. And this is one of my favorites. This is a native wildflower, native to Texas, across the southeast to some degree. It's called Gaura linhameri, and it's a wonderful, wonderful plant. Gaura is a low-growing plant. Over the winter time, it's a perennial that comes back year after year and blooms for you. In the wintertime, when it's dormant, it makes this little dense, low-growing plant. But when it comes into bloom, it sends up these very thin stems with these beautiful, graceful, butterfly-shaped flowers on them. The flowers can be pure white, pink. Here's a beautiful one that's white with a pink edge or a rosy pink color. Now, they bloom through much of the summer, but my delight with them is these tall, thin stems move in the slightest breeze so that you see this really, really graceful movement from this plant. It likes a nice sunny location, blooms its best in full sun. Good drainage is important, and it has the toughness of a wildflower. So once it settles in and gets established, you don't have to fuss over to water it. No major insect or disease problems with this plant as well. Gaura should be available in your local nurseries in bloom now. Again, beautiful shades from white to pink. Add them to your gardens. The graceful, beautiful movements of these flowers will be an absolute delight. Forget it growing. I'm Dan Gill with the LSU Ag Center.